Can video games be art? Sometimes when I'm thinking of what I'm going to put in these videos, I'm not 100% certain of what I'm going to include, but I think it would have been an injustice if I did not talk about Giant Squid's latest game, Sword of the Sea. I've never played a game which I have got no idea about and loved it as much as I loved this one. It was just incredible. So for those who don't know, Giant Squid are the team behind games like Abzû and the Pathless. Now, I never played the Pathless, but Abzû I did dabble with, and it was a gorgeous scuba diving game. Everything about it was so pretty, and they haven't lost that touch here. I had no idea what to expect with this. I remember seeing it once in it might have been Summer Game Show or something else where we saw the reveal for it, and I just thought, this looks pretty cool. But now, seeing it as it is and playing it, it's so good. There is a story to it. It's not a super deep story unless you want it to be a super deep story, because it's kind of hidden in the world and you find these little tablets that tell you exactly what's been going on. But essentially, your character wakes up and surfs across this desert on a sword, trying to return life to it. And it's not the life that you think of, because it's not called Sword of the Sea for no reason. You are trying to bring back all of this sea life to this area, and it is just so beautiful. I didn't know what to expect. I didn't know what it was going to be like. I just knew that it looked interesting. And you start carving around on this sand and you start pulling off tricks, and essentially it becomes like a mini surfing / skateboarding style game in that respect. But it's not where all the focus lies. Yes, you can surf over so much of the sand and do jumps and do tricks and go real fast and spin and do all this other stuff. That's really cool. But the way that it's weaved into the actual gameplay is just incredible. At no point do you think, oh, I'm playing a surfing game, or oh, I'm playing a skateboarding game, or oh, I'm playing an adventure game. It's just a really beautiful blend of all of it. It's absolutely gorgeous. And hidden away in each of the areas is little trick attack areas where it does become one of those surfing, skateboarding games where you have to combine tricks, and as you do more, you get a higher score, you beat the high score, you get a load of gold for it, and you can spend that, then get yourself more tricks that you unlock. So as you progress through the areas, you'll find this mysterious figure that if you give him these gold pieces, they're called tetra in the game, you'll unlock new abilities, like I said. And the first one I think you unlock is the ability to do some simple tricks, then it spins, then it's more stuff, and it just goes on and on and on. You can learn to do so much, and it makes it really deep and really cool. And however much time you want to put into collecting the tetra, you get more from it. It's gorgeous. It's so good. It's just the way it all doesn't feel like it's adding on. It feels like it was already there and it's just expanding and opening doors that were shut. At no point does any of the movement that you're doing feel weird. It just all works. It's really hard to explain this. You kind of have to play it, and if you haven't played it, go and play it. Visually, this game is incredible. Yes, it's a simple art style, but the way that it is pulled off is so artistic. It looks gorgeous. When the creatures unlock and you see these sea beasts going around, it looks so good. They don't have words. There's no sort of vocalization of anything like that. There's no talking between characters. It's just expressions and music, and it is just beautiful. Very often people say that video games and art kind of intersect, and if you look at games like Ico, or Eco, however you want to pronounce it, Shadow of the Colossus, and things like that, people will say that those are art, and I would fully agree that they are art. And I'm going to put Sword of the Sea in the same bracket. It is incredible what has happened here. I will forever glaze this game because it is so good, all right? Music-wise and sound design-wise, this game is just incredible as well. It's got this mysterious sort of air to everything, but then also, as you unlock more stuff, and as sort of you return life to the sea, you then feel like that life is coming back, and the music changes and evolves as you go to the next area, which is like a ice area. It's so cool, literally, because it's ice. It's so interesting how they've managed to blend this all together. There's not much I can really say here apart from it is amazing, all right? It is a really good game, especially because I didn't think I'd be wanting to play it as much as I did. I could not put it down. There's just something about it that makes you want to keep on playing it. To progress through the areas, you have to solve these puzzles, and you're on the back of the sword the entire time, so you're jumping around and you're using momentum and you're using tricks and jumps and stuff like that to try and get to different areas. You're using half pipes they've built into the land that don't feel abstract, they feel like they're meant to be there, and you grind on rails and things like that, and the way that it all blends in and the way that it all just feels seamless is something which is really, really hard to find in games these days. If there was one downside to this game, it's that it ends. And it ends quite quickly. It took me, I think it was 2 hours and 12 minutes to finish it in one run, which, great, cool. That was really good fun. I could go back and do more. I did kind of stop doing all the exploration that I wanted to in like the second and third areas, just because I just kind of wanted to see, like, the game was pulling me through. I could not like stop trying to progress forward because I just wanted to know what happened next. In a game where the story is not told with words, that is incredible. But yeah, after about 2.5 hours from most people's playthroughs, you'll be at the end and rolling credits. And that's not a bad thing. The game isn't meant to be like some epic adventure in that respect. It does exactly what it needs to do, and then it stops. It doesn't milk it for anything. If you want to go back and do more, you can. If you want to do all the extra content, you can, but you don't have to. The experience I had was incredible, and I loved it. It controls really easily. Everything is really intuitive. Everything just feels so good. The way that the DualSense controller just works with the vibrations and the sound coming out of it, it's just all so good. It really surprised me how well this game got me. I didn't want to stop playing, and I've never had that with a game which I've known nothing about before. I wasn't like I went to this with some sort of hype for it. I plugged it in, well, downloaded it, started playing, and didn't want to stop. It's part of PlayStation Plus and the games catalog on this. If you are subscribed to that, you will have access to it. And I do urge you to pick it up and give it a shot. It is genuinely an amazing experience. And I know that pretty much every paragraph that I have said to you right now has been about how amazing this game is, because it really is that good. And it is so good to see Giant Squid come back with another banger of a game. And they just keep getting better and better and better. And I take my hat off to you folks. Not literally, I'm a little bit cold right now, but it's amazing what you've done. Keep on doing it. Gamers, if you haven't played it, go and play it. You will not regret it. It is genuinely an amazing experience. And I've got thalassophobia, and I'm scared of the ocean normally, but this was incredible.